Every day, thousands of tourists come here. Some leave absolutely delighted, while others feel they wasted their money. So is it worth going to this hotel? Let's find out. Welcome to Limak Limra Hotel and Resort. The Turkish hotel Limak Limra is a magnificent family resort that attracts the attention of many tourists. And for good reason. Here you will find everything you need for a first-class vacation. A gorgeous warm sea, delicious and varied cuisine, fun shows and entertainment that will bring you plenty of positive emotions. Here, you won't just receive service. You'll experience exceptional hospitality that makes you feel truly comfortable. And if you're planning a holiday with children, this hotel will be a paradise for the little guests, as there is no shortage of entertainment. The hotel rating is 4.6 on Google, 8.5 on Booking.com, and 4.4 on TripAdvisor. However, even such a popular hotel has some drawbacks that may influence your decision. Let's take a closer look at all the pros and cons so that you can make the right choice. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel and support this video with likes and comments. Thank you. The hotel has its own beach, which is very easy to reach. The beach turned out to be pebble. There is no soft sand and the pebbles are quite large. So we immediately put on special beach shoes, as it's uncomfortable to walk on stones without them. The sea was warm and clear. On the very first day, we swam near the shore and saw bright fish right at our feet. The water was clean and swimming was a real pleasure. I liked that the entrance to the sea was gentle, which made it safe for children to splash in the shallow water. There were plenty of sunbeds and umbrellas near the shore, so we always found free spots even when the hotel was crowded. Overall, I was very satisfied with the beach. The territory of Limak Limra is spacious and well-maintained. Everywhere you look, there are green lawns and flower beds, and the paths between the buildings are neatly paved with tiles. There are several large pools of different sizes. The water was great. I swam every day. There are so many sunbeds around the pools that even at the peak of the season, we never had trouble finding a free spot. The hotel is clearly designed with families in mind. Some pools are shallow for children, while others are larger for adults. There are also sports areas and children's zones with slides, so you definitely won't get bored. And the cherry on top is the gorgeous water park with many slides. Our kids spent almost all their time there and didn't want to leave. By the way, I will tell you more about entertainment a bit later, so watch this video until the end. I also liked that there were arcade machines and a small shop on the territory where you could buy drinks or souvenirs. It's convenient to do some shopping without leaving the hotel. The only thing I didn't really like was that the hotel is quite big, and at first we got a little lost among the buildings. However, over time we learned the whole area and had no problems. Now let's head to the main restaurant and take a look at the food. The all-inclusive food at Limak Limra pleasantly surprised us with its variety and quality. Every meal was served in the large restaurant. There were truly many options to choose from. We especially enjoyed the grill restaurant where, in the evening, they cooked excellent steaks and kebabs in the open air. Hot dishes were always served warm. There were many salads and plenty of desserts for any taste. The food was usually tasty and filling. We always filled our plates with delicious choices. Our kids also found plenty of things they liked, such as sweets and fruit. Snacks and drinks were available around the clock, so you could grab something even after midnight without leaving the beach area. Among the downsides, we noticed that the restaurant could be very crowded in the evening, especially close to the end of dinner, so we had to come either early or closer to 9 p.m. to find a free table. A few times, the staff cleared the dishes too quickly during dinner. Dinner sometimes ended slightly earlier than the official time, even though the kitchen was supposed to operate until 9 p.m. The selection of alcoholic drinks was relatively small, as the local cocktails and beer were not particularly diverse. Now, after a delicious dinner, you probably want to know what the rooms are like. The rooms at Limak Limra are spacious and comfortable. There was plenty of room in ours. Even with 2 children, we never felt cramped. The furniture was new, the beds were wide and comfortable, and the room had everything we needed. Daily cleaning was perfect. Every evening they brought fresh towels and changed the bedding, and the minibar was refilled without us asking. The window view overlooked the garden and the pool. In the mornings, we enjoyed tea on the balcony while listening to the birds. However, the air conditioner sometimes didn't work very well, so on a couple of evenings, the room became too warm. Also, at the beginning of our stay, the shower drain was clogged and the water drained very slowly. I had to remind them about the issue several times, but eventually it was fixed. Overall, the room was excellent, and there was hardly anything to complain about. Now let's talk about the staff, because in a 5-star hotel, service is everything. We really liked the staff at Limak Limra Hotel and Resort. From the very first minutes, we were surrounded with smiles and attention. At the reception, we were welcomed warmly and checked in quickly. All the employees showed high professionalism. The waiters in the restaurant remembered our names and kindly brought special cartoon-themed spoons for the kids. Of course, there were small shortcomings. For example, on some evenings the waiters looked tired and not very motivated. It might have just been general exhaustion, but such minor issues didn't spoil the overall impression. In most cases, the hotel staff were truly guest-oriented, so our vacation was great. Now let's discuss the animation and entertainment at the hotel. There is always something to do at Limak Limra. Every evening, energetic shows and performances took place throughout the territory. After dinner, we often visited the Lucia bar where karaoke nights and live music parties were held. Near the beach, a bar with cold drinks operates around the clock, so even late at night you can enjoy a cup of coffee or your favorite juice. The hotel also has a spa center. Once, my wife and I booked a massage, and the experience was wonderful. I also saw that you could play billiards or tennis on the territory. In the mornings and afternoons, dance classes and water aerobics sessions were held. The nightlife of the hotel definitely matches its 5-star level. Light shows, parties, and cocktails under the stars created a festive atmosphere. Overall, the entertainment program for adults was very rich. And what about entertainment for the little guests? The children's program at Limak Limra was excellent and made our kids' vacation unforgettable. From morning till evening, the animators organized various games and workshops. There is a great kids club, a children's playground, and water slides. At the entrance to the mini club, there are many arcade machines. Every evening, the hotel hosted a mini disco with children's hits. The kids would run there excitedly and turn it into a real dance marathon. Bright costumes, live music, and dancing turned the evening into a small celebration. Overall, Limak Limra had everything children need for a fun holiday. Our holiday at Limak Limra Hotel and Resort in Turkey turned out to be eventful, comfortable, and memorable. The territory is truly large, green, and perfect for families. We like the many pools, the water park, the playgrounds, and the walking areas. The beach is pebbly and rocky in places, but the warm sea, clear water, and convenient infrastructure made relaxing by the sea extremely pleasant. The all-inclusive food delighted us with its variety and excellent quality. The rooms at Limak Limra were comfortable and spacious, and minor technical issues were resolved quickly thanks to the efficient staff. The staff left a warm impression and were attentive and friendly, which greatly improved the overall quality of our stay. There were many entertainment options for adults and children, from evening shows to mini disco and the water park, so we never got bored. In the end, Limak Limra lived up to my expectations 100%. It is an excellent option for a family vacation, where everyone will find something to enjoy. Friends, the final decision is always yours, and only you can decide whether this hotel is worth visiting or not. And while you think, I recommend watching our other videos about Turkish hotels. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe so you don't miss our new reviews. And with that, I say goodbye. See you soon at a new hotel.